Welcome back to more Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. So last time, we did some more prep. We went to Area Shelter 6 after checking out the sub-restructured site. You need to go there, so then you are able to go to Area Shelter 6, and then we cleaned up another rare random encounter and also killed the River Demon Kudon. So this time I prepared something kind of interesting because I did level up my personas since last time, so I also used some new ones because our party is actually set up for a new fusion spell. So we have Marshal Tianpeng, we have Shaolin Daicheng, Longma, Saint Taisei, and Swanshang. All these are needed for a very special fusion spell, so let's try it. So let me get the order for this again, because it is a very complicated one. It needs all 5 party members, so You can do this very early in the game because the highest level of these is Saint Taisei, who's only level 5, so But anyway, so I do have the skills just so it's easier for me to order them. So we need Holy Light to go first, and that's on Swanshang. Then we need Summer Kacha on Saint Taisei. We need the Raku Kacha on Marshal Tianpeng. Then we need Tetracha on what's it called again? Let me have a look. Charlene Daicheng. And then finally Loma needs to use Mirage Craft. So that's the correct order. This should give us a new fusion spell. So there we go. This is a very strange one. It's also our first one that needs all 5 party members. Sindhu Mystery. So what that does is that now we don't take damage, but we can't act for 3 turns. Which is interesting, as you think here. I'm not so sure how practical this is, but it's interesting, so I guess if the enemy has a self-destruct attack, it could be nice, but this is definitely a very strange fusion spell, isn't it? And it is due to this game, so And there you go. So now we'll just escape. Sure, now I don't need these personas anymore, so I'll probably just return them. So let's go ahead and do that. There are a couple of personas I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'll just return these ones for the time being. Then I'll have a lot of space though. So let's have a look at personas again. So I'm probably going to be using similar personas to last time. So we'll go Isis, Kali, Ildana, for the time being at least. Then Duke Drogobe, and Apollo. So now I can turn these personas. Because again, all I want to do is sort of Cinder Mystery, because again, I'm not so sure how to make very good use of it, unfortunately. So then we can get some decent items like Saint Taisei gives us the Megiddo card. Then we have Longma giving us a Strength card. Then we have Chuanlong Daichen giving us a Meteorite S. And then Marshal Tianpeng gives us a Raku Kacha card. And finally, Swanshang gives us a Mafui card. So there we go. And I did level up some other personas. So now Control's max strength. I have Taru Kacha. They can give us Taru Kacha. Uncle's now max strength, who gives us Obsidian, which is kind of interesting. Who else did I level up? I also leveled up Stimpeldus as well. Bacchus gives us the Bacchus strength, and then Odin's gives us the Soul Forever. So I kind of want to return these two just to see what the items are. Again, maybe I should actually, start returning. Like, I don't need Control, so I guess Tarukaja card. I still like Sif, Succubus. I don't think I need Susnor, so I'm going to return them. My primary cannot keep them. Encore, I don't need another Chef Hyperzionga. I'll get the Obsidian. Tatshaka, again, I'll just keep around for the time being. Same about Betos. You actually need him for fusion spells. I'll keep Indra. I don't know if I'm going to fuse Odin, but I think once Odin does get from the battles, we don't really need Indra, especially because I'm not going out to force sure slash, but if you want to keep it around. I gotta rest him for this for Griever. I mean, these two. Again, I'm not so sure what these items actually do, so yeah. So let's get the Bacchus Drink. That is an item, and then the Soul Forever, which is another item. Alright. So there we go. I'll also get Izanami out because I kind of want to use her, so yeah. I have a Strengthened Sense and an SP Sense. So I'll get the Strengthened Sense to Balfu, and I'll get the SP Sense to Lala probably. So there you go. Alright, Soul Forever. Recover 30 SP for one ally, infinite uses. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the Harania is probably better because it heals 25%, so yeah. So that is kind of an interesting item. And then the Bacchus Strength. Raise max HP by 20% and recover full HP for one ally during a battle. That's actually pretty nice, so yeah. So yeah, I would recommend getting Bacchus just for that, because that could be a very useful item if you're not already at max HP, so yeah. And yeah, there are other ways, some of the battles in the game can get very long, so yeah, it's nice to have that just in case, but anyway. So yeah, we clear out a lot of space now. Let me, let's rearrange this so it looks nicer, basically. Again, I'll probably take some of these personas along because, yeah, we do have the space, I guess. Like, yeah, Naisha's still kind of good as well. I'll definitely bring Izanami. And we're not missing one, good. So, yeah. Although I'm going to be using some new personas, so, yeah, I guess I'll wait on that. But anyway, how about we get started on that? And then after that, I'm going to, what I want to do is I want to, yeah, clean up some other things I wasn't able to do last part. Like, for example, there's some new missing people, search requests I should be saying. We need to work on those. But anyway, first off, let's use the two personas I really want to make. Might also use some other personas, but we'll see. It's for another Rune spell later, so yeah. So I believe what I want here is... I mean, yeah, I could check here. I would like an Aquadyne card. And I don't have an Aquadyne card, so yeah, I'm going to just buy that. I don't need Malaquadyne, I don't think. At least not yet. So I'll just go with Aquadyne. I'm also going to go buy a Dex card. And then last thing I'm going to buy is a Magara card. So there we go. Yeah, basically all our money. So there we go. Let's get the fusing because, yeah, again, we could do some cool things. So yeah, let's start off with Seryu. And yeah, I also learned that yeah, Ouroboros might be nice because he gets Contra. I mean, I actually need Contra for a Future Escalator, so I'll think about him. But for the time being, I really want Seryu. He's who we're gonna give Aquadyne to. And yeah, he's one of the 4 symbols. Let's give him Aquadyne, I'll give him the Dex cards, so there you go. I still have 1 left if I really want it, so yeah. Yeah, he's just a simple wind user, but he does have wall up air, which is nice, and anyone could use him, so that's also quite nice. And yeah, again, the 4 symbols, they have fusion spells with each other, so yeah, it's quite nice to have them around. And yeah, speaking of, I think we will be taking advantage of that. Anyway, I am Seri, one of the 4 holy beasts, guiding out the eastern sky. I will be with you always. So yeah, I've got the dragon. So yeah, how about we some of the other beasts while we're here? So if I'm gonna do that though, I'm gonna need 292, which is quite a lot, but yeah. We do have 900, so that's nice. So yeah. Now I just go back a little bit, and that should do. Still have 700 left over. Because yeah, we want Byakuo and we want Genbu, so yeah. Yes, again, we want all of them. We can't get Suzaku yet because we still need that item. We haven't run into it yet. But anyway. So yeah, Byakuo. So Byaku's going to do something kind of funny for us. The thing is, these suns are a bit out of date, so how about we gear them for support? Let's go Medea, because Medea is actually near Perfusion Spell. I'll go with a Agility card. So yeah, that one's actually for the one that heals you over time with half a prayer. So yeah. So if I really want to use that, Byaku might be useful, so yeah. But yeah, if you really want to, you can give these guys for offense. Give them like Dex cards, Malakadine or something like that, then yeah, you could definitely have some fun. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. With Byaku at least. So yeah, here's another one. And of course, we're going to get Genbu as well. I might just bring all of them along, we'll see. I probably have the space for all of them, so yeah. And yeah, let's get Genbu back again. He's going to be given a Torukaja card, and I'll give him another Agility card. So there we go. Again, he's just here to support as well. Saryu and Suzaku are decently leveled, so I'll give them for more offense. So yeah, that's how we're gonna do things. But yeah, we still have one more persona to fuse after this, so yeah. And here they are. Iron Genbu, one of the four holy beasts, Gaia, the Northern Sky shall watch over you. Yeah, I didn't need to say that because we already used Genbu earlier. So there we go. And yeah, like I said, one more. Let's fuse Hastur, finally. The great old one of the Cthulhu mythos, Lord of the Byakis. So yeah, let's talk about a bit more detail. So yeah, you need to get the King of Yellow to summon him, and you get that by you need to go talk to the Wangwon person and then say Hastur come forth. And then yeah, you can get that item in Maya's place, where she works. And yeah, he repels all magic. Bath is the best at them, but anyone else can use them a little bit. So repels all magic, we took physical, and yeah, he basically only wants dark skills, but hey, that's not bad. Stagnant air, I mean, yeah, a lot of them aren't great. Like, stagnant air is literally was the cursed thing, but he does get mood one. He also gets dark verdict, which is important, I believe, and a mega cluster too. So yeah. So yeah, and finally Akri Tide. And yeah, let me double check something. So I said I need dark verdict. Is that the skill that Adramelech gets? Yes, it is. So I can also use Hastur for this. That's perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna give him the Gale card. Now the reason for this is it's kind of a Persona 5 reference. He uses wind skills in that game, or at least he has some Vacuum Wave. I believe it's the strongest skill. And it makes sense because he also has Archery Tide. So yeah, the dark skills again they can't really be fused with, but that's okay. So this is all going to go over an all card because I would like to keep him around. So yeah. The next card could also work, but this will make him bulkier, which is kind of nice with the resistances he has, so yeah. I mean, at the same time though, if he's not going to get hit, I mean, nah, I'll just keep it like this. Here's a person I want to keep around, so yeah, let's do it. And I'll talk more about him later, because I wouldn't mind, you know, using him as like a topic of sorts, but yeah. But yeah, there's another reason why we're getting him, because while we're still in Sumaru, he can do something cool for us, so yeah. And here he is. Lala Hastur, Hastur Kufayak, Bluktum, Buktrakun, Bluktum, I Hastur. So there you go. I don't know what Archon he was in Persona 5 rule. I feel like he might have been like Tower or something like that as well, but anyway. So we've got some cool new personas. Let's give them a whirl. So yeah. I want Seryu, definitely. And Hastur, definitely. So now, yeah, if I really want to, I can bring these two, but is there anyone else I would rather bring? I feel like, yeah. Why not? I'll bring these two. The only thing is, yeah, I'll need to make space for Suzaku later, so yeah. I mean, this is what we'll go with for the time being. I will need to level up Genbu and Byaku, but I might do that next part. Because, yeah, they need to learn specific skills, basically. So, yeah, now Battlefield is going to take Hastur. You want Hastur Clit for what's coming up. And then, yeah, they're going to give you Seri. But before we do that, let's knock out something else. Again, like I said, let's go to Hirosaka and let's knock out these before I forget. So let's go searching. So you got Setsu Nishitani. Also, I could use Lamai, that's not a reason why. She's an Elias, right? And yeah, she's that old lady we keep talking to, which is kind of cool. But I get to learn what their name is. So let's try to guess the name. Yeah, I'm thinking back to, Sindhu Mystery. Again, I'm not so sure how you can make good use of that in a game like this, to be honest, but yeah. And yeah. So yeah, Dawn and Husband probably will try and look for us, so yeah. Yes, again, you can't do anything for those 3 turns, and again, it just blocks the enemy's attacks. Which again, yeah. Because I don't know when you need to really stall, I guess. I guess if you have HP regen with the healing melody or whatever it's called, then maybe that's what you could use it for. Again, I'm not so sure. Because there's a similar item in Paper Mario called the Stone Cap, but yeah, the use of that is pretty simple. Mario's the only person who could take damage in that game, so then yeah, it saves you a few turns. It means that the Pi member can help you out a little bit, so yeah. There's a lot of strategies you can make use of with Stone Caps. They're quite powerful, especially considering you can just buy them, so yeah. This game though is a bit different because everyone can't do anything, so yeah. Anyway, Kenichi Nakatani is next. They are in Clair de Lune, which is in Narumi, so let's go. Again, yeah, it's definitely one of the weirder fusion spells, but there's quite a lot of weird ones in this game, so I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest. And yeah, this is the person. So let's type his name correctly, hopefully. And we had a Nishitani, now we have a Nakatani, interesting enough. And apparently the customer was looking for them, so yeah. So let's go back and get our money again. There you go. So yeah, one more. For now, Jun Saito. He is in Hiraki. I mean, he's one of the people that Maki's trying to treat. So let's go there. And yeah, something will definitely help because yeah, we just spent a lot using some really cool personas. So we have another Jun helping out here. So apparently, someone else is searching for them as well, but it's unclear who. It's like a female family member, considering the dialogue, so yeah. Anyway, that is it for the search request, so yeah. Now it's time to do our next thing. So what we want to do is, we want to go to Air Raid Shelter 4. Kind of random, but yeah. We have Hastur now, so we can do something cool there, so yeah. I do recommend this, it's quite useful. So yeah, the only problem is that yeah, we can't Stoma for this, too high level now, so yeah. That's okay. This will be a chance to, show off how cool our personas are, so yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be using Meltdown here. Which yeah, I can use a Tatsu like this. And then yeah, the rest can't fuse spells, so yeah. So you're gonna be using Aquadyne, and then you're gonna be using, I guess, Megaradyne. So I'll do that. But yeah, once Sari does get to rank 2, you'll get Garadyne, and then we can use Dragonflight with Hastur, so yeah. So go for that nice Garadyne now. Yeah, Hastur's a very cool persona for Alpha to use. Again, reflecting on magic's extremely nice, as you probably expect, so yeah. Physical attacks are definitely a bit easier to deal with. So there we go. Just that, yeah, if you do rely on them, your damage might not be the best, let's just say, for certain encounters. Anyway. I think, yeah, that was also kind of the case of Persona with my friend using all the magic immune personas. It meant that, yeah, his damage output, yeah, it wasn't as good, but he was staying alive when compared to myself, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, now I'm just gonna do his. I'm gonna walk around until something cool happens. And in the meantime, yeah, we can try to get, rank and stuff. So here's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, well, I can keep mutation gear and Tatsu. He has the synchronize gear, but that doesn't do anything with this sense, so back to how rank it goes. So yeah. Everyone else has what I need them to have, so yeah. Alright, so like I said, yeah, I'm just gonna run around until something cool happens. Anyway, Balfour gets a level up during that. And yeah, that's his stats now. Alright, here they are. So, in Area 4, Byaku's can appear, and the echoes of the soul began to stir. The horrifying creature spoke to Byaku in a cosmic voice from your soul. It stated, "Hear me." The horrific creature that lives in your soul spoke again to Byaku in a cosmic voice. Hand it to me. So yeah, by doing that, having Hastur equipped and running into Byaku in this area, you can get the Golden Honey. This reduces all encounters to 0. It sounds better than the Stoma, but yeah. The thing is, it shuts off all random encounters, so Stoma is still nice for hunting down, rare random encounters. And yeah, I use the Rosemary treatment because that makes devil demons appear more frequently, so yeah. That helped a little bit, so yeah. And yeah, we did get a few mutations. It was only stats though, so yeah. Let's have a little look at the stones again. I guess it did rank up a little bit, so now yeah. Isis is rank 4. And Kali is rank 4 as well. Now has Greedine, that's actually pretty cool. Saryu is now rank 3, and Hastur is rank 4. Almost rank 5 actually, so that's good. And yeah, Apollo is still max rank. So yeah. And one more encounter for these, so yeah. But I will definitely take that Golden Honey because, yeah, again, I can use that instead of a Stoma if I want to, just explore an area, basically. That is definitely the advantage, so yeah. Again, it's not super necessary because, again, you can always use a Stoma, and a Stoma normally does a pretty good job, but yeah. This, though, yeah, this is the perfect time if I just want to complete a map or something like that, so yeah. It's also kind of a cool moment to use, so yeah. So yeah, let's go for Meltdown here. Unfortunately, you can't get Byaku as a persona in this game. That would have been very cool, but yeah. You do at least get Hastur, so yeah. So there we go. And I think, yeah, now that we've done that, we can now go to the Subway Construction site and make a little start there. And we get 2 ranks. Awesome. Because I think that means we can do a new fusion spell. So I'll definitely be showing that. Actually, no, I can't, yeah. Actually, no, yeah, I can. Let's look at the stats. So, yeah. Not yet, actually, but now I have a Magnadyne, so now I can use skills. That's good. Basically, I think once we get 3 die, we can use a new one on Isis. So yeah, now back to Narumi. And then we have the golden honey in hand. Let's go to Subextra Site. I also love the music in this area too. I'll probably have a good listen to it later. But first, let's make a little bit of progress. So, Area 4 is of interest at the moment. We actually don't want to go there until we get a piece of info. So that's why, again, we might only make a start. But while I am going through this area, yeah, I guess I can talk a little bit more about how interesting Hastur being in this game is. You can get an chili card here. And let's run to something. The devil, the rosemary might not help too much, but it's okay. Anyway, can't really get much out of you. So, again, I know even though if you'll give me 3 cards, but I could use the money, so I think that's going to be our strategy with Mr. Crowley here. Problem is, it says it's child's claim, so persuade work then? Let me try that. That makes him angry. So yeah, I need to look up what makes this guy happy again. I can at least make him eager for the time being, which is adult's excuse, so yeah, let's try that. Again, we might break the pact here, but that's okay. The only reason why I want to make him happy / eager is, actually, is Child's Claim what I think it is? Now I think about it, I think we can actually do Child's Claim, so I don't know why I thought that, but anyway. Let me see. I'm gonna double check. Yes, yeah, I was thinking of the one that, of course, involves Tatsu and Katsu, but I don't think that one does. But yeah, let me have a look. I also need to get Sindhu Mystery out of my fusion spell list, because yeah, we don't need that anymore. So, Child's Claim, yeah, is Tatsu Balfu, so let's do that. I forgot. So yeah. So yeah, give me money. So there we go. You can also spread rumors for me as well. So we'll take advantage of that. But anyway, yeah, with this area, we don't need to fill in the map as well, so keep that in mind. So yeah. So yeah, our main interest at the moment is we want to find Hunabku, who still have a pact with, which is good. Because he's going to give us some info for this area. And over here, there's a bridge, but we need to hit the switcher. So we can make our way past. And here are the Hunabkus. Nah, suckers in the back will make trying to get a fusion spell a bit annoying, but that's okay. So yeah. This one is Persuade, so let's go ahead and do that. Because I'm pretty sure this one's Brother's Kindness it has listed, but you can't do that yet, because again, Tatsu and Katsu have a shaky relationship at the moment, so yeah. Anyway, he should have info for us. I'm familiar with the Demon Sekka, the Magnara that he uses is very powerful. It might even close the unclosed bridge. So there we go, that's it already. So yeah, now we just need to find Sakura again. So yeah, we're making very good progress. In fact, yeah, if I really want to, we can get to the end of this area and then we'll end the pie, I think. So yeah. So yeah, let's go for Dragonflight and Meltdown here. So yeah. Back to Hastur. So yeah, I guess the interesting thing is, you know, it makes me think about, you know, the Senpai role, because in the 3rd semester they decided to add a lot of, you know, Cthulhu mythos. Not like, it's only a little bit. Okay, it's mainly, you know, you fight Byakis a little bit. You can even get Byaki as a persona, which is extremely cool. Same with Hastur as well. Hastur is kind of a big deal. Yeah, it's still alive. And it attacked us, so yeah. It's a free-for-all. Whoever gets it, I think the, I mean, I could also use Fiery Fury, but that's okay. It's fine. If I really want to get moon cards out of them, I can also do that, but anyway. Anyway, back to talking about Hastur again, so yeah. And Miyaki, to an extent, yeah, again, they went to Senpai role. You can get them as personas. They were also, but the main thing was they were enemies in the 3rd semester. And it's interesting because, yeah, there was definitely a lot of Cthulhu mythos stuff going on. It's also interesting too because I'm pretty sure that Hastur, much like the Humana, who's another persona you can get, he's the ultimate counter persona. I'm pretty sure that outside of Persona 5 Raw and this game actually, he doesn't make another appearance, I think. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, there's probably some other obscure game he appears in. But anyway, what Mr. Honaku was talking about is down here. There's a bridge, but we need Sucker's help to lower it, so yeah. He's in Area 4 though, so that's why I wanted to hold off going there, but yeah, now that we got the info, we don't need that. But anyway, a Stoma card. That's the only one in the game, so we need to go register that. And yeah, this is an annoying battle, but again, we actually have Fiery Fury, so if I really want to use that, I could use that, so yeah. I have Fiery Fury, and I have Windy Fury, so yeah. So I'll go for that, and I guess I can go for Hydro Boost. And apparently that order works, so yeah. So you got Magladine, Bafu needs to go for Magardine here. And you can go for Aquadine. So yeah, let's see what happens with this. I doubt this is gonna work too well, but let's try it. Again, these succubus's are kinda annoying. Much like the Crowleys, so yeah. Anyway. Crowley's showing off the cool sword there. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately we're only single targeting, but maybe this will knock out one of them. The only problem is, again, getting hit by stats a lot. And here's Eodine, nothing. So there you go. And yeah, that might actually kill now, so that's cool. Again, now you know Fiery Fury for the win here. Gonna go for Hydro Boost. And that does alright. And we get Physical Top again. So yeah, again, we need to try Fiery Fury here. And I guess I'll go for Hydro Boost again, because why not? So yeah, the hope is, yeah, now we can kill the succubus. Again, maybe this will do more damage, or of course Tatsuya was the one using the physical tap, that's okay. But there you go. I'm okay with that. It's just that now I need to go heal, but that's why I have the diorama on Isis, or you know, Maya can get level up. So yeah, we're gonna get even more agility. Too bad this is boost dex, so she's not getting a lot of bonus bats, okay? Do I need healing? I guess I'll do it just in case, but anyway. Again, the Kafua Mythos Simple sounds quite interesting. Again, it's... I feel like, in general, Persona likes to focus on that more than any other series, to be honest. Which again, maybe that has something to do with the psychological aspect. This Rouge is also the magic, so... yeah, this is a bit annoying, isn't it? I guess I'll just talk to the devil cards, because that can make deals above later, so yeah. That's probably the best thing. Next turn, at least there's less enemies that mean the magic, so that's good. But anyway, he wants Costume of Fortune again, so... oh yeah, that actually makes him happy. Women wanted to marry, though, does work, so yeah. It's a lot of my Katsuya, so let's do that. I think it even works at Tatsuya too. Maybe I'll try that later. So make him ego. So yeah, when we like to be married, like that, alright. And yeah, multiple cards again. If I want to use Beelzebub layer, then yeah, there we go. I would like to. He has a pretty decent persona in this game for Papu. It was like Baba has so many personas he could use, like I keep saying. Back to the map. So yeah. And again, yeah, Hastur was kind of interesting for Survival Role because he was actually a better wind user than Vishnu. And Vishnu was like an ultimate persona in that game, so yeah. That's kind of interesting. I think it's because he has like a higher magic stat or something like that. I feel like that's the reason. But anyway. He even had his own unique almighty skill as well, so yeah. He was a pretty cool persona in that game. To use Yaku's also kind of interesting, but yeah. He wasn't like super high leveled, but he did get Heat Rise, so I think that was pretty cool. Then yeah, the final boss I believe also has being from the Cthulhu mythos. So I guess the interesting thing is they didn't use any of the obvious Cthulhu mythos monsters. Okay, you know, Photop basically he is a demon in other games, but yeah, pretty much in Persona 2, this is only his only big role, and we do get those 2 ranks. That's good. We can get Magma Drop from Mutation Sky, I believe. So yeah. Yeah, because of the devil thing, I realized that means that we're going to see Lucifuge a lot. That's okay. Then we have 3 dying. So now we have a new mutation skill. Or fusion skill, sorry. Well, first, yeah, we're in area 4 now, so we can find Sucker. So let's keep going. Yeah, let's see what I can find. You have a new enemy here. One that we shouldn't have too much problems taking out. This is the Tenshu Akatsuki. So yeah. So yeah, those two are going to go for the good old Dragonfly again. But now, yeah, I believe we can go for a new fusion spell here. But Tatsu needs to go last. And Maya needs to go first. So yeah, you can go for Freydine. You can go for Greedine. And then you can go for Heat Kaiser. Yes, yeah, I believe this is a new fusion spell. So we'll go for Dragonflight here. And yeah, this one I believe is even stronger than Meltdown, so we want to be using this. So here we go. Yeah, these guys have big machine guns now. And yeah, let's run the order. With Tatsu's good deck set, this should be doing a pretty decent amount. Nuclear Crush. And yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. So yeah, you definitely want to remember that skill with the Heat Kaiser uses. It's definitely quite powerful, and yeah, we get stats good. That will make those nuclear crosses do even more damage. So yeah, again, that's what we should be using instead of Meltdown. So yeah, second area 4. I'm not exploring it because again, there isn't a need to because of we don't need to explore it because yeah. There's a lot of dead ends here, but they don't actually lead to items. So now in area 5. And it's definitely very barren when it comes to items. You kind of just go straight with. But anyway, look at my map at least. But anyway, these guys who fought before, the Mewtwo's. So we're gonna go for, once again, Dragonflight. And we'll go for the Nuclear Crush again. It also means that, yeah, now if I really want to, I can use Nuclear Blast as well. Especially if Kali also gets Heat Kaiser, so yeah. Anyway, there we go. But yeah, Nuclear Crush is definitely one very nice aspect of Polo, I must say, so yeah. But yeah, I guess the interesting about the Cthulhu mythos is that, yeah, in Persona, you don't really get to see Cthulhu himself. It would be interesting if he does make an appearance, I will say. Let's just... it would be appearance if he does make an appearance in a modern Persona game. He probably gets a different design though, because his Kaneko design has... yeah, a dick in his mouth, so yeah. But anyway... let's just say, but anyway, then again, you know, Mara, Ariok is a thing, so yeah. So I doubt that's too much of a problem, but that's okay. Anyway. So yeah, what have we got here? So I got some more machine gun dudes. We're gonna go for, once again, Nuclear Crush and Dragonflight here. Again, those two don't have too much they can use, they're just kind of ranked up personas. Once all these personas are max rank, then yeah, we can switch things up a little bit. We have Izanami, who I want to rank up a little bit, so yeah, you can work on that while also getting rank on Hastur and Siryu. So yeah, I'll think about that. And then you can go for this. I guess the problem with doing a strategy like that is I'm not so sure who I want Maya and Tatsu to use, but we'll figure it out. Because yeah, I want to go back anyway, so maybe I could change things up for those two. But anyway, Kali next up. I guess another thing is, yeah, I can have, game another mutation. Yeah, change form. So, yeah. And level 53. Again, I can definitely use another one later. Probably with Medea armor again, we'll see. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, look at my ranks. Yeah, I think we'll change this up. Now that we got that mutation. Again, did I bring Izanami? Yes, good. So now, yeah. Maya's gonna use Kali. Am I gonna be go for Nuclear Blast? No, I can't use Nuclear Blast, but I can use Fiery Fury. Rare Fairy effect wore off, that's good. It actually lasts quite well. And we still haven't found the Sekka yet, but now that the Rare Fairy's worn off, that might help. So yeah. Yeah, again, this area is big, but yeah, you don't have to explore that much. And hit the off finally. So yeah, this is actually working out really nicely. So yeah, you just need to make them happy, which I think was Persuade again, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is actually. Again, this one says Brother's Kindness, but again, you can't go for that yet, so we're just gonna do this. Alright, so yeah, build a bridge. And now we can go get that item. So we're gonna go backtrack. I think, yeah, what I'm gonna do now is, yeah, I'm just gonna go back. Because again, we've got the rumor now, we can go get the item, which is good. Yeah, two of these guys, two groups of these guys, I should be saying. So yeah, let's try a new strategy. So we wanna go for, is it Beam Splash? Yeah, I guess it is. And anyway, what did these two want to go for? I'll try Fairy Fury, but yeah, we're talking Maya's really bad physical attack stats here, so yeah. I doubt this is gonna do much, but yeah, that's why we got the Arcane spells, so yeah. At least I can get a little bit of rank with Kali here. So yeah, again, that damage is very unimpressive, but that's okay. Again, yeah. And there's still a little bit of ways of Heat Kaiser, but yeah, once they do get Heat Kaiser, it's pretty decent. So yeah, man, I really want to go back and see what Isis can become now. Let's have a little look. I guess, yeah, if I really want to, I can have my Izanami. That's probably a lot smarter, so yeah. I guess we'll swap them around. Actually, no. I don't want to do that, because I'm pretty sure that, yeah. The reason why I actually did that was, yeah, I was actually good with Priestess Energy. Yes, that's why I did that, so yeah. So yeah, now we're just gonna make our way back to the bridge. So let's get the map again. So yeah, we just go this way. Again, it was very early on. So yeah. Again, the rest is just getting to the end. Again, once you do get to the end, that's a point of no return. You're thrust into the next dungeon, so yeah. And yeah, here's the Poo Cells and the Yakshas. Too bad this isn't I can actually, you know, do well on, but that's okay. We'll just get Katana, so Yaksha. Like that. Alright, so Yaksha's Star. You don't need Star too much, although I did need to get Star for one of the personas I showed earlier. Yaksha wants Investigation Scan, so that's Katsu, I assume. We'll just get more cards out of you. So there you go. But yeah, I want to go with that because there's something I'm going to try doing. I don't know if it's going to work though is the thing, but we'll see. According to the guide, it could work, so yeah, I want to at least give it a go. And if it doesn't work, we'll just pass it by. Speaking of which, it involves this little guy here. Ares. We want to pact with Ares, and when we go back to the air raid shelter, if we find him again, he actually has some info. So yeah, so Ares wants Dance of Passion Special. So yeah, Ulala, Tatsuya, I believe. The full performance now. Vamos, Sewer Brothers, Mira Duende. And yeah, it does sound different too, which is cool. My glove will rock your world. I am the Carbon of City. Well, sorry, Sawa. I'm watching not common San Diego. It's probably the same common that's on this time Persona. Alright, let's get packed. I guess I don't need to enough Kuno. I can also get a sucker for probably Lucid Future actually. Hey, more free cards. Hey, here's the boost cells, they are Hangman. I actually don't know much about them to be honest, we haven't fought one yet, so yeah. Let's try taking out then. So yeah, again, we're probably going to use our not very good strategy, but that's okay. Again, this technically does damage to all of them, so I'm going to try it. So I go for that Fiery Fury here. But again, yeah, this is not a good strategy because, again, Maya just, doesn't have the strong stat. We haven't been building towards it, so yeah. But again, you can if you want. It's just that, again, she has so many personas that are basically only magic attackers that I feel like, yeah, you want to invest in that magic. Especially considering, yeah, this is a game where magic is extremely good, so yeah, that's no reason why. But anyway, Seri rank 4. So we're getting rank on them too, which is nice. Again, I could have gone the Red Dragon Fortune, I guess I could do that for the next part. Anyway. So Area 2, was it in Area 2 again? Let me look at my map again. All the way down. It isn't. Area 2 actually. It's that way, so yeah. Anyway, we just have these guys again. That'll be pretty easy. And we do actually outspeed them pretty reliably too, which is nice, so yeah. Again, that is partially because, yeah, Tatsuya is just really useful for that, so yeah. But again, yeah, do we get the persona that Isis comes? I say we probably do. Because again, I can just use another one because I have maxed I have max magician cards, might as well make use of them, right? So yeah. Let's go with Beam Splash. And I'm gonna hope that it isn't a persona we don't already have as well, so yeah. But there we go. Can definitely work on some of my Arcana personas too, I'll think about it, but anyway, Seryu gets more stats. His Ethereal skill is something I wouldn't mind getting, so yeah, we'll see. But anyway, level 53 for Katsuya. 60 agility now, that's very good. Yeah, Chef isn't as impressive as Nanjo's, but we can obviously fix that later. So down here, so this is the bridge that they made. And over here is a rainbow piece. That's a forging item, but we won't be able to make use of that until later. So yeah, we won't worry about that until later, obviously. So yeah, go for Pain Splash, go for Fire Fury, and yeah, we're just gonna make our way back again. There's something cool I can do with Ares, but I'll probably save that for the next part. Again, I might think about more personas. I guess we'll see. Yeah, maybe Maya wants to use the persona that Isis can become. So yeah. Yeah, that did like nothing. Oh well. Now we'll just go with Vein Splash. Again, yeah, Fiery Fury can be a decent skill, but of course you definitely need the right stats, otherwise you're going to be doing pretty pitiful damage like I am. That's okay. There you go. So not bad. There will be quite a bit of enemies that we want physical attacks for, so we'll definitely... That is definitely something I might want to consider later, getting the right personas for that. Luckily though, there are definitely some interesting options. And we have this encounter. This will be a bit interesting, especially because your Maya's going to be doing, not great damage. So in that case, yeah, I'm actually going to change this up. So we're going to go for the good old Gigantic first. And we're going to go for, I guess, Player Fury. Because in the next turn, we can go for another Gigantic Fist, another Play of Fury, and that should be it. Yeah, that's actually a one-shot. So that's good to know. So now, yeah, all that will be... I mean, yeah, this actually didn't work out so great, but hey, maybe I can finish them off with a Fiery Fury X. I think that's going to be the plan. So I go for Beam Slash. And yeah, that looks like that's giving me a strategy. And she used Super Megiddo, that's kind of funny. So we do reflect that with Power Boost, that's cool. We can do a decent amount, and yeah, once again, Vein Splash, Fiery Fury X, so okay, I can definitely get Tatsumi Persona as well. Apollo's definitely been rocking it for a good amount of time, but you can also see it switching this up a little bit. You don't need Apollo until, unless I do want to use the Nuclear Crush once again. There we go. So unless I want to do that again, you don't need him too much, so yeah. But we'll see what happens. Almost out now. Well, we still have a few random cards to go. Luckily, yeah, this is helping out. This is definitely helping out those three using the Bane Slash. Because they did want rank on that persona, so yeah. And dodge that guy. Let's go for, once again, the very weak Fiery Fury X and then Bane Slash. It's good that she has a sword. I think she is normally depicted as sword Kali, but yeah, I mean, definitely S&T with her current design, she definitely is, so yeah. Anyway, we have a Beam Slash up. And that's it. So yeah, once again, yeah, we're doing quite well in this. Really, they're not getting too many mutations, but yeah, no Red Dragon Fortune, and the mutation. I mean, the mutation kit is on Ulala, I believe. So yeah, it's a bit unlucky we're not getting anything from that, but that's okay. But we are out now, so yeah. So we're gonna head back because I want to see what we can do right now. And we have the pact with Ares. Again, we can do something with that maybe, but we'll see. It might be something I try in the next part, but anyway. See, Mutate Persona. It's Saraswati. Saraswati is pretty alright, I think. Another Earth user gets Samakatra. They're not amazing, but hey, they are another minor card persona, so I think I'm good with it. Is that, yeah, they can't do much at the moment, so yeah. And yeah, like I said, I can use another Isis if I really want, so yeah. I do have the Dex card to do it with. I don't know if I have the Madeira card to do it with, so yeah. Music and that was actually pretty useful to have. Although, yeah, Saraswati has it, so yeah. And the god Saraswati, protect of water and art. Let's celebrate and forget about the troubles of life, because, yeah, she's not as good because her dance skill, it isn't multi-target anymore. It's only single target, but it does boost both strength and magic damage, I believe, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Can I actually make another Isis like the last one? Let's see. I do have another Diorama card and I do have another Dex card, so I'll do it. And if I'll take her along, we'll see. Again, she's very good, so I wouldn't mind doing that, so yeah. Maybe, yeah, Saraswati, yeah, she's actually the highest leveled point persona as well. You can get Harania from her as well. And yeah, she does a Dance of Bravery, but yeah, that's a mutation skill, but again, it's only single target in this game. But it does give that person both Torrent Karcha and Maka Karcha, which is kind of cool. And other than that, yeah, she just kind of heals. So yeah. Again, probably want to rank her up off screen. So yeah, I think I'll swap them around. And yeah, you can get another Harania out of her, which is kind of cool. So yeah. And we'll see what I decide to do. Because again, there might be other personas I'm interested in leveling up. So yeah. Especially, maybe some that are actually good physical attackers too, because I might want those, so yeah. We'll see. So yeah. Just having a little quick look here. And yeah, maybe we want Boris actually, because yeah, again, like I said, they do get Frenzy, that's a physical attack, and you do get Recontra, so yeah, I'll think about it. But anyway, yeah, let's end the part now, because we've been going on for quite a while. We may start on the subway construction site, and we also cleaned up some last street errands in Sumara Bay. And next time, though, we're gonna do one final bit of cleanup with that Ares rumor, and then we're gonna be make our way to the Ameno Torfune. So yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.